Yo. 1 sec. Let me fix the thingy to get the thingy on. And the thingy should be on and active. Oh, wait, there it is. Hello. Goddamn cat's fucking using the lamp post as a fucking ladder. He's moving the camera. It's okay. How's everybody doing? What up, Patry, Shriko, Milk, Zever, Ivan? How is it going? So much for dev server, dude. What the fuck? Motherfuckers. They said, oh yeah, well, the dev server will be going up shortly after the stream. Lie straight to our fucking face. What up, Joseph? Cynical, hello? Oh, dude, dev server's great. Can't you see? It's the best dev server we've ever had, dude. Whatever. I need to get footage for my Iron Dome video, so I want to get some live, like some live clipped footage. So I'm gonna try and see if I can clip some bozos doing the lay old Iron Dome. Yeah, per engine started indeed. What up, CC? How you doing? No, I am not gonna be playing Russian at the moment. Reason being is the Red 4 players are usually the ones that do the whole Iron Dome thing. And I'm only gonna be streaming for a little bit. I'm gonna be trying to get some footage for video that's upcoming. So I'm gonna be playing against the Red 4s at the moment. No, this is the C. If you see me in a Rafale, it's the C. I can get the German Eurofighter, yeah, but I already have the Italian one, so I don't really have... I have the Italian and the British, so I don't really have a reason to get it. Oh yeah, I watched the dev stream. I already watched it. We'll see how it goes. I can tell you for a fact, gentlemen, I don't think Iron Dome is going away anytime soon. The dev server really reaffirmed to me that seeing missiles on your radar in a plane is a function that they have expressly added to the game with the desire of keeping it. That guy just TK'd. They confirm that with the ability to filter out missiles and planes. I mean, just look at this shit, dude. And he's dead. So I don't foresee it going away, but we will try our best. We will bring it to the attention of the authorities and express our frustrations with how the meta has essentially ruined our game mode. What up, Grimmy? How you doing, man? What up, MH? Yeah, we're trying to get some footage of the Iron Dome. Damn, that was close. That reacquired me. Yeah, I've got all the Mirage 2000s. My favorite platform in the game is the Mirage 2000. Yeah, so the Iron Dome is essentially you're just shooting down missiles to force your way into an enemy. Say I'm a Su-30. The Su-30 is the biggest... Well, the Su-30 and the F-18 are both the biggest proponents of it because they are the ones that carry the most missiles. let's say this Su-30 is coming towards me, right? And I launch a missile at him, very close range, and I immediately go into the defense because he launches on me. He essentially has the choice at that moment to just continue to fly in a straight line and shoot my missile down. So if you look at my radar over here, right? You see these contacts? These are all missiles, right? See, this is a missile right here. So let's say I push this guy here. Okay, let's see if I can show you in real time. See how that missile is going towards him? It's because it's reacquired him. In fact, we're going to see in the kill feed here probably in a second that he dies. Or that multipath. No, he multipathed it. Okay. So let's just see right here. AIM 120, C5, killed an R77-1. That is the Iron Dome. See, look. See how he just launched a missile? I can lock the missile and then launch one at it and shoot it down. And essentially, I don't have to defend because I'm in a Rafale that has micas. See, Crazy Greek shot down an AIM 120. See? That's the Iron Dome. Okay, so now boil that down into an actual engagement with a player. And I can just choose to not... If I have more missiles than my opponent, in the Rafale I don't, but let's say I'm in a Su-30 and I'm facing a Rafale, right? I can just shoot down all the missiles that he launches at me and just continue to push him in a straight line without having to defend. And he has to do something, right? If he's not going to shoot my missiles down, he has to do something other than... but no, he has to just defend, right? There is nothing else he can do other than defend. He could shoot your missiles down too, but, right? So it's not a meta that affects RB, or arcade. It's a meta that affects game modes that have isolated fights. So you're only going to see it really affected your gameplay on, say, stand by. On tournaments and sim. Game modes that have very close engagements and isolated fights. So like, look, let's keep an eye on this guy on radar, right? I'm gonna launch a second at him because he might shoot that one down. Yep, see how he just shot my missile down? And I had to follow up with a second, essentially. And I died, just like, get fucked, right? It doesn't matter. So I shot a missile at him first, okay? And instead of defending... Okay, let's just run that back one more time. So I launched a missile at him. I had the advantage. Instead of either just returning fire at me and defending or just defending my missile, instead he decided to shoot my missile down, which gave him more closure and more position. And then I had to defend his second missile, which was launched at a closer range. We traded, but that's essentially it, right? He just shot my missile down, get fucked, retard, and he's going to continue to push you. That's the Iron Dome. That's a pretty limited example of it, but yeah. Yeah, goodbye to skill. Exactly. Yeah. So it doesn't affect RB because RB is a fuckload of players flying at each other with literally hundreds of missiles in the air. So it doesn't really matter, right? That you gain nothing about you gain nothing out of doing this whole Iron Dome thing in RB, right? Because okay, congrats, you shot down a couple missiles, but now you still have to deal with the enemy team, right? So you don't gain anything out of it. But in Sim, you have fights where they're 1v1s, 2v1s, and 2v2s, right? Very isolated fights, individual engagements, where all I need to worry about is, do I have more missiles than my opponent? If yes, then shoot his down and continue to fly in straight line and push him. So you can see how the Su-30 and the F-18 and the GE and the Golden Eagle are the biggest like offenders of this, right? Yeah, people unironically defend this shit too. I don't give a fuck if it's realistic, dude. Like, I could not give a shit less if this meta is realistic or not. Like, I don't care. This is where we start going in the territory of, is it realistic? Yeah, I don't care. It's literally like ruining the game mode. We don't need to care about realism. This is a video game, right? Like, throw realism out the window. We don't need to worry about it. If that sense of realism is ruining the game mode for it, right? So let's talk about the biggest issue here, okay? And it's kind of really come to my attention personally with this newest update. So I'm a big proponent of China, right? The Chinese tech tree is my favorite. I love the J11B, one of my favorite planes in the game. Using the Mirage 2000 when Rafales were top dogs was so much fun. The J10 is great, J7s are great, J7s are great. China is just a fun ass tree, dude. China is just a fun ass tree. It's a more unique tree than Russia, but it still gives you a lot of cool things, right? And a lot of competitive things. Release of the J15T, right? I gotta be honest, I don't think I would have cared about that plane anyways, just because like it's only gonna get 48 countermeasures and that's gonna suck dick at top tier anyways. But let's just say, right? Let's just say China got the J15 and it was the goated with the sauce plane and it was the fucking best and it had 1 trillion countermeasures and whatever, right? I, as a player, no longer care about this plane because I play sim. Why would I give a shit about a plane in top tier when the top tier meta is just shoot everybody's missiles down, right? I no longer care about the individual planes. I no longer care about, oh cool, my new Chinese plane, or so you see where I'm getting at, right? I no longer care about the new update to my favorite tree or the new best thing, the new shiny, right? I no longer care about that. Well, if I no longer care about that, why am I playing this? What's the point, right? I can only play the J11B so much. I can only play the F-16 so much. I can only play all these early tiers or earlier tiers than top tiers so much, right? There's a reason why War Thunder excels so well as a business model, partially because they have a bit of a monopoly. It's not really a monopoly, but there's just nobody that's really done it quite like them, right? They have no competition. But one of the issues with that is I don't have any other game to play, right? That's like this. And that's fine. But part of Gaijin's business model is updates, right? Updating the game, right? Giving players something to aim for. Giving them something to shoot for. See, look, right there. Right? That's part of War Thunder, right? That's part of the grind, right? That's the thing. So if I no longer care about the new best thing in air, well then what's my incentive to keep grinding out tech trees? What's my incentive to continue to play the game, right? Obviously I like the game enough to continue to play it at this moment, but that's not gonna be forever, right? I need something that keeps drawing me back. I need something new, right? That's just kind of the way a lot of games go, is you need new content in these live service games to encourage players to want to keep playing. And I understand sim is a niche, right? It doesn't affect RB, but it doesn't mean like we should ignore it, essentially. And with the release of this update, like it really kind of put in perspective for me how much of an issue this could be, right? It really put in perspective the like implications of it, right? The implications are my new best thing, my new shiny is going to be when the J15T, oh, not even, right? Because the J15T is always going to have an AZA, and that's just how it's going to function. So like, just get fucked, you know what I mean? Like, I'm kind of just stuck where we're at. So what I'm getting at is I've been putting off doing that video for a while, for a multitude of reasons, mainly because this is a meta that I don't necessarily want to like bring light to, because I don't see, look, he just shut my missile down, right? Now he can continue to push me. Watch. Oh, I have no more missiles. So he can just continue to push me, and because he shot my missile down. So now I have to do everything right here. I have to force the merge, which is sometimes easier said than done, sometimes not. So I forced the merge here, right? And now I need to win. In a Rafale, not a big ask. Okay, he's dead. That's fine, right? But that right there, right? So he shot my missile down to force the merge, right? I had him dead to rights. He had to have defended there, right? If he didn't defend, then he would have died. Or he can just shoot my missile down, force the head on, force me defensive essentially by doing nothing other than just shooting my missiles down. So that right there, that is a pretty good example, right? Like, usually these players aren't the best, and you don't really need to worry about like merging with them, but it doesn't take a lot of brain cells to be like, oh, I could just keep pushing this guy. Let me try and get position on him when we go into the merge, and I should be able to kill him, right? So yeah, that right there was a pretty good example. Thankfully, my teammate there, Noel, was able to help me out. I'm pretty confident I would have cooked that guy in the dogfight, but still, see, right? I don't know, man. Like, the average player isn't going to be able to vertical notch to the merge. You know what I mean? The average player isn't going to be able to do what I just did and stay defensive the whole time and actually force the merge, right? They're going to go cold, and now the opponent is going to have their rear, and they're just going to shoot a missile at them in a rear aspect, and you either multipath all the way to your base, or you die. And look, he left, right? Oh no, I can't shoot everybody's missiles down. I guess I can't play the game. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It's just frustrating. It's very frustrating. But obviously, we need to try and do something. Let me catch up on chat. That's the Iron Dome meta. What you just witnessed is the Iron Dome meta. Were you hoping for the J16? I mean, yes and no, right? I mean, yeah, I was hoping the J16 just to have the J16, but I also wouldn't play the J16 if we got the J16 because of the Iron Dome meta, right? So it's kind of like a double-edged sword. Like, yeah, I would love to have the J16 to be able to fly it, but like, would I really actually play it ever? Other than the very rare occasion, and would I actually have fun doing it? No, I wouldn't. So, okay. No, HMDIFF is still not a thing for the Rafale, thankfully. More nuclear option, we'll see, man, we'll see. Yeah, I don't understand the argument of it's realistic. It's a game, let's keep it a game. Yeah, so that's kind of what I'm getting at, right? That's the real meat and potatoes of this. Is like, a lot of people are saying like, oh, it's actually realistic, whatever, like something. It's kind of like a lot of it's kind of theoretical on like which radars actually have the capability of doing so. Like, do you need data link? Is there AWACS required? Like, can an individual plane actually do stuff like that? What's the RCS of a missile? Usually it's going to be pretty small. Like, all this stuff, right? There's not a lot of public data on that. So like, a lot of it's kind of theorizing. And again, like, who gives a fuck? Like, who cares if it's realistic or not? Like, it completely eliminates the prerequisite of being good at the game. It doesn't encourage skill-based gameplay. It doesn't encourage players to get better. It encourages a very brain-dead, retard way of playing the game that is just, like, like I said, it requires no input from the player other than shoot missiles down to the merge. That's it. And I don't think that's something that we should foster. What up, Francesco? How you doing? The best thing in air. The best thing in air is me every time I hop in. So true, Colton. So true. And on the next, it's going to be even easier to do. Oh, yeah. Yeah, with the whole munition thing. Yep. And Zentoku, that really just kind of solidifies it for me that, like, this is clearly a design choice. Like, I was already saying that it's a design choice, that it's something that they expressly added. But being able to select missiles with your plane's radar and launch on them is a clear, intentional design choice by the devs to have in the game, right? So I do, like, I don't know, I'm really not optimistic. So a little more context for those who don't know who Megan Fox 3 is. He's a content creator that mainly plays RB, but more importantly, he does tournaments. He does RRB tournaments, official esports for Gaijin. He's a really cool guy, really nice. His content's actually really informative. Like, whenever people are asking me, like, how do I notch? Well, how does notching work? Like the very ground level fundamentals of how systems work in the game, specifically with air. Usually he's the person I recommend. Anyways, so if you don't know, the air tournament bracket has essentially been the same for like a year and a half. F-16Cs, Gripen Cs, Su-27 SMs, J-11B, F-15C, I think F-18C, and like a few other like 13-7 planes, right? With the most recent, I think they added the addition of the Golden Eagle and the 18E, I believe. And even the tournaments, the official Gaijin War Thunder esports tournaments turned into just everybody shooting everybody's missiles down and forcing the head-on. That was it. The literal highest level skill-based gameplay, if you will, of War Thunder turned into exactly what we've been seeing in Sim for the past 8 to 9 months. Or not that long, sorry. 3 to 4 months. Yeah, 3 to 4 months. So, the goal here is to make a video going over the Iron Dome, explaining like the precedents that it sets and going over why it's a problem. Hopefully theorizing some ideas on fixing it, and then finishing the whole thing off, and I can't believe I'm saying this, but with an actual well thought out, well written up forums post created by me to start a discussion on what we want or should expect Gaijin to do to maybe try and fix this. Okay, so I've launched on the Su-30. He's continuing to push me, which is pretty ballsy. He's being very aggressive, which tells me he's probably just going to shoot my missiles down. Yep. So see how that missile... Oh. Okay, I don't know what the fuck he launched on. Oh, my teammate. That's what he launched on. Okay, disregard. Really thought he was going to shoot my missiles down. Itomenos! Yeah, Naruto mousepad. Yes, sir. Yeah, Shippuden. It's a Shippuden mousepad. What up, Strike, B, Elliot, Steak, Bimba, Jenkins? What's up, man? What up, everybody? Rain, you're hyped for the new F-16? Oh, brother. Yeah, I guess, dude. I got a feeling that thing's gonna be dead on arrival, Chief. I'm glad you're excited for it, though. I'm glad you're excited for it. I gotta be honest, dude. Even if the Iron Dome wasn't a thing, I don't think I'd be very excited for it personally. Same thing with the J-15. I'm not really super excited about it. 48 countermeasures, nah. Was 800 episodes worth it? The first time, yeah. I also I cut out all the filler. I had a cheat sheet that had all the filler episodes. I just skipped all of them. But yes, it was worth it. Thoughts on the J-15T? Top tier, don't give a shit. No, thoughts on the J-15T. I believe it's a 70 by 70 AZA, so similar to the Rafale's AZA. So not over the shoulder. And it's gonna have PL-12As, which the devs literally just glossed over during the dev stream. Like, they literally just glossed over it. Like, they mentioned, yeah, it gets PL-12As, and then that was it. They weren't like, oh yeah, it gets PL-12As that are X and X and X, and they do this and blah 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 blah. They just like, yeah, it gets PL-12As. So, like, dude, that's what do you mean? That's all you're gonna tell me? It gets PL-12As? Like, dude, what are the PL-12As? What do they do? Like, I don't know. 140 by 140 means 70. 140 by 140. 70 up, 70 down, 70 left, 70 right. F-16 is going to be good for me in Sim. You say so, dude. But yeah, anyways. Yeah, PL12A, dude. I was like, you guys aren't gonna fucking say anything? Yes. Yes, indeed. K15 with 48 countermeasures. Oh, yeah. I'm doing alright, man. I'm doing alright. Yeah, I can't wait for the F-16's, all 6 of its AIM-120Ds to get shot down. Fucking 6 missiles at top tier is gonna be horrible, dude. Horrible. 6 AIM-120Cs with longer battery life. Whoop-de-fucking-do. Whoop-de-fucking-do. I've become so pessimistic, dude. I really am pretty pessimistic about the future of this, of air, specifically air sim, top tier stuff, man. Alright, I got 2. I got one on my right that defended my Micah, and then I got this guy who's launching on me. Let's try and get some extension, if possible. Got one here-ish. He's launching an ER at me. I don't see him. Oh, there he is. I have my doubts that reaches me. I think he's dead, but I think I'm about to get TK'd. Nope, he's close. K15 could possibly get more countermeasures, but unlikely, yeah. Yeah, 60 by 60 for the F-16. Yeah, dude, it's bleak. The F-16 is bleak, gentlemen. Bleak, bleak, bleak. Yeah, PL12A and 120D weren't ready to be shown, so that's why they just passed them on dev. I don't know. Alright, whatever. Alright, let's see what this guy does, see if he shoots down my missiles. Yep, he launched one after this first, so that's 3. It looks like 3. So I'm expecting one of those to shoot down my Micah. Yep, there it goes. So he shot down my Micah, and now see how I'm defensive? And he can just essentially push me. Like I said, that's usually okay, because in isolated instances like this, usually these guys are pretty ass. Oh, but my radar has defaulted to, and that's going to go for his missile. Unfortunate. So now I need to force the merge somehow. So I'm just going to go periodic. Launch a Micah at him. And he dies. See how hectic that is? Now imagine you have 2 people pushing you. Imagine there's more than one. Alright, I'm out of Micahs. But I'm not out of countermeasures. How do you fight Su-30 players that shoot down your missiles? You force the merge. You stay in the defense and you force the merge. That is it. That is it. You stay in the defense and you force the merge. Or you have a teammate help you. Dude, they were like, oh yeah, a dev server will be shortly released after dev stream. And guess what they didn't do? Release the dev server. It's next fucking week. It's Monday. Bozos. I watch Rust, yeah, a little bit. I'm a Spoon Kid enjoyer. Oh, I'm gonna rip. God damn it, dude. I pushed it just a little too far. It's okay. I got canards. They'll keep me stable. What up, Artur? How you doing, man? Adding 2 planes and 2 missiles to the game. Get right, kids. Just a reminder, though. Oh, it's free run Friday. That's right, dude. I gotta get back on the free run train. I gotta get back on free run train. Oh, golden random. Who the fuck is that? Random Joe. You got a free gifted membership from Colton. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. Bro is like laundering money into the server fund. Is this what you're doing, dude? You're making money on the side that you can't report to the IRS, so you're fucking laundering it through my stream to get into the server fund? Season 2. Yeah, I gotta watch season 1. I watched the first couple episodes. Jorg got me on it. I've been wanting to watch it for a while, but Jorg was like, "Yeah, you gotta watch it." And I watched the first couple of episodes, and I know it's just starting out. It's just a little slow. I know it's gonna get much better, but I lost interest in it for a little bit. I gotta pick it up again. I know it's goated. I just need to get through the first couple episodes. Oh yeah, 16's DOA. Yeah, I have 16's DOA. J15 has 48 countermeasures, arguably DOA. Not DOA, but arguably ass. Arguably ass. It doesn't work if you spill the beans. Sorry. My bad. Should be good. I'm coming in a little hot, but I think the gear on this thing are pretty strong. I think they're like 550 kilometers an hour, like almost 600, something like that. Up. Alright, gear up. Just drag it out. It's alright. Most top tier is DOA. No, dude. All top tier, as far as I'm concerned, is DOA, dude. It's not even worth fucking playing. Typical Mustang landing, very true. Oh yeah, I watch Wellen and Willjum. Yeah, I'm halfway through Wellam's pirate video. Oh my god, damn it, fuel. Whatever, I got fuel tanks. Yeah, I'm halfway through Willem's, or Wellen, dude, fucking Willem. I just combined Willjum and Wellen. I'm halfway through Wellen's pirate video right now. I don't mind Willjum, but I don't know, his storytelling is just, the way he over exaggerates his announcer voice, his storyteller voice. You know, it's like really airy and drawn out. It's just like, I don't know. It makes it hard to like focus on the content. You know what I mean? Wellen, on the other hand, dude, Wellen's the GOAT. Spoon Kid, Wellen, Willjam sometimes. Jordan Rants used to be so great, dude, but he stopped posting because he was focusing on hanging out with his dad for like a couple months, and then he doesn't get fucking anything for views now, which is unfortunate. How the fuck are you flying with a mouse? Ooh, brother. I got a video if you're interested in learning. That link I'm dropping in chat for you will explain how I set up my controls for this. You too could fly sim with a mouse and keyboard if so desired. L, fuck you, ID. I'm only here for Cheddar Cam. Yeah, I know, that makes sense. Yeah, new radar interface. Yep, I'm tracking. Oh, I'm fucking tracking, dude. Yeah, I was talking to Zentoku about that. That, like, essentially just reaffirms in my mind that like the Iron Dome meta, or the ability to utilize the Iron Dome, is a purpose-driven function by Gaijin. Like, it's a feature. They think it's legit. Like, they think it's cool. They think this is what the players want. I don't think so, Dyla, just because it's kind of hard to make it worse than it already is for playing against Red 4. The Su-30 is going to carry more missiles. So the Su-30 carries more missiles, so objectively speaking, the Su-30 is better for Iron Doming. The Aza is going to make Iron Doming easier just because it works a little bit differently than the Peza. But if we're going off just pure missile count, then the Su-30 is still the choice, the Iron Dome choice. Those reacquired. Those Micah's reacquired. But he's pulling away from him, so he might outrun it. I'm going a little fast. See, this guy's actually doing the Su-30 thing. He's not, he's actually defending. Like, he's just sitting in the defense. I'm gonna go ahead and drop one tank for now. Oh, I got two, dude. I'm so fucked. Yeah, I die. Okay, just kidding. I don't want to lock his missile, I want to lock him. And just like that, he shoots my missile down. As I get the advantage, I have him dead to fucking rights. Literally dead to rights, and he shoots my missile down. That right there, dude. I won that fight. I straight up won that whole engagement. But he can just shoot my missile down. I just dropped all my tanks, unfortunately. I only have 2 minutes of fuel now, but that's okay. I'm just going to kill him and move on. And that right there, ladies and gentlemen, is the fucking problem with this. He played that really smart. Like, he played that really well. He stayed in the notch the whole fucking time. He forced me defensive in very, very optimal times. But he was too aggressive. I capitalized on it. But what's my reward for reading the situation and playing it better than him? My missile gets shot down. That's my reward. My fucking missile gets shot down. What's my reward for being playing the situation and playing the fight more skillfully and more intelligently? My missile gets shot down. I mean, I still won the fight. But if that dude wasn't going fucking insane speeds, and I wasn't in a Rafale, and I didn't have a Micah, that could have gone completely differently. That's the fucking problem. Oh, fuck no, I'm not, Graham. No, I don't care about the 18F. I don't play the 18E already as it is. Cope. Fuck you. Fuck you. Yeah, people unironically defend that shit, dude. Goober, if you're on mouse and keyboard, man, I got a video that might interest you. It'll help you learn. It'll help you get your controls set up. Join the Discord. There's a link to it in the description of this video. And join the Discord, man. It's a great, if you want to learn sim, it's a great place to do so. Obviously, drop a sub to the channel. I stream sim, that's what I do. So if you have questions, this is the best place to ask them. Oh yeah, dude. Immediate spike in blood pressure. Immediate. What up, Knight? Yeah, it's the new... Sorry, Legend. I got sidetracked with that whole Iron Dome. It's the new Rafal HMD that got added last patch. You probably just haven't seen the Rafal in a bit. But yeah, dude. It's like quantitative fucking glorp shit, dude. It's like... It is... It, again... Just, in my opinion, dude, the worst fucking meta we've ever had. I should say, the worst meta I have ever seen. I'm sure there's been more before, but, yeah. I get my quarters all spiked by Iron Dome players, Jet. By Iron Dome players mid jester gooning for his YouTube audience. What the fuck is that sentence, brother? Jester gooning? Oh yeah, just Typhoon for a while, yeah. Do I have to copy the URL from PC because... Yeah, the link for phones don't work, man. I'm sorry. You can also just go to my homepage. Go to my YouTube channel. And go to videos, sort by most viewed. It'll be the most viewed video. It's called How to War Thunder Sim with just a mouse and keyboard. Bill, I missed your message earlier, dude. Sorry. What'd you say when you got in here? I saw your message and then I got sidetracked by something. I gotta Google it. Bill. You practice more with Arma 3 jets. Maybe you wouldn't crash on the runway. Fuck you. Any thoughts on Clav getting mogged by ASU frat leader? Brother, I don't know. What? What's Clav? And Arizona State University? I don't know. I'm not familiar with whatever situation you're explaining. Can you play 6-0? Oh, I'm specifically... I'm clip farming at the moment, Patry, sorry. I'm currently clip farming for the video. Get age mogged, brother. You're lucky I'm only up on a second story. Give me a couple more and I might think about jumping out. I'm sensing a lot of ageisms. Clav went to... Who the fuck is Clav, dude? Who the fuck is Clav? What's Clav? I don't... Your references mean nothing to me, because I don't understand. I don't know what Clav is. What is Clav? Clavicular? Oh yeah, I watched. Yeah. I watched Turkey Tom's. I watched Turkey Tom's video on clavicular. Okay. I know who that is. I know who that is. Why can't you just use normal English? I think I'm gonna get TK here. Yeah, I know who clavicular is. Yeah, the looks maxer. Yeah. Tracking. Got brutally frame mogged by an ASU frat leader and had a career-ending cortisol spike. Oh, okay. I will. That will be my Betty by nighttime YouTube video as I fall asleep in bed. All right. I'll look into that. Actually, I might also just wait for Turkey Tom's video because I guarantee you he's gonna do one on him. If you guys don't watch Turkey Tom, dude, please do. His shit is so great. Like when it comes to like current events or like cringe people on the internet or like pedos and fucking like edgelords and stuff like that and just like lolcows, dude, Turkey Tom, I'm telling you guys, he's the GOAT, dude. He's the GOAT. F-16 with aim with 20D really excites you. I'm happy for you, brother. I'm really happy for you. Unfortunately, that thing is gonna be very dead on arrival. 6 missiles at top tier. It's just gonna make it easier to shoot them all down and kill you. What up, Zoa? Dude, we got the whole TFS crew in here. Can you guys speak English? I don't speak American. Only meta I care about is bone smashing. Whatever you say, buddy. What up, Not? How you doing, man? Anyone fish stomp maxing? Let me. Where's Discord? Where's Discord? Whoa! What do you know? Oh, fucking Tweedledum 1, 2, 3, and 4 all in a VC. Wow, who would have guessed? They're fucking little Mustang streaming. Let's go make them look really old by saying some fucking Zoomer shit. Oh, that's... You guys are so predictable. 14k point. Oh, he's just got a lot of kills, man. He's got a fuckload of kills. Welcome to Sim. Welcome to Sim, Chief. I have a happy ending because I don't even use more than 8 missiles in a battle. Fair enough, I guess. This guy's off his med. He does not know what he's talking about. Yeah. Alright. We need to make our voices heard about the Iron Dome bullshit. That is the purpose of this stream. I was going to be streaming the dev server, but they lied to us, and that's not going to be until Monday. And so instead, I figured I would clip farm a little bit for my upcoming Iron Dome video. And try and get some reference footage for that video. So that is the plan, brother. There's going to be a forums post and everything. And I'm going to be working with... I already am working with Megan Fox 3 on it. He's going to be helping me get footage. And well, not footage, but... The Iron Dome is an issue in tournaments as well, in the official esports tournament scape. This guy launched an ER at me, by the way. So if he reacquires me, I'm going to need to defend. Yep, right there. He's on my left. That looks like a Su-30. Yep. NCTR. Never heard of her. I'm gonna launch 2 item because I'm expecting him to... Oh, never mind. I say I'm expecting him to shoot my missile down. And I got this guy right here. 3 more missiles. Let's go ahead and launch a 90-degree over the shoulder. That should require... That's an IR that he launched on me. What the fuck? Oh, awesome, dude. Sick. Did not expect the KH-38 MT. unfortunate. I'm surprised he pulled that off. What's the tickets? We got a healthy lead. I mean, yeah, I would love to see NCTR in all the planes that are supposed to have them. Absolutely. Any advice on the GE? Oh, brother. Unfortunately, that is probably one of my least desirable top tier planes. You have a lot of missiles. I don't know, man. BVR? I don't know. You think the MiG-35 and Su-35 will be just as competitive? Su-35S? Yeah, I don't see why it wouldn't be. It's just a single seat through Su-30SM, which is what we have in the game at the moment, right? It's essentially all it is. It's a Su-30SM2, essentially in game, but a single seat variant, right? It's got the Ibris. It has the same engines, I think, right? Same missile count, like same everything. Right? Somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but that's my understanding of it. Yeah, I'll show you trim real quick. It's very simple. Elevator is up and down. Aileron, which is roll, is left and right. Rudder, which is your yaw, is going to be shift left, shift right, and then you copy this for all of them. So just put the bookmark in the stream, okay? You do relative control on, multiplier 2.2, and that should be all you need. Or just take a look at this and just copy this for all of them, right? So you have your up, down, left, right, shift, right, and then this stuff right here is the same for all of these. Make sense? Heavier than a SM2, same radar and armament, yeah. That should get you what you need for trim. Oh, the S has thrust vectoring, gotcha. Yeah, EX is just gonna be a better GE. Nothing, Knight. Nothing's being suggested. Because nobody cares about it. Well, it's not that nobody cares about it, but it's a purpose-driven feature by the developers, so there really is no suggestions at the moment. We will theorize eventually, but as it stands, the answer to your question is nothing. Actually launched that at me? I'm not getting any warning. He launched that at a teammate. He's up here. He is running away. See if we can catch him. We are really fast. How to play in Denmark? You don't. How to play Denmark? You stop playing Denmark. Denmark is the worst map for sim. You'll never change my mind. How to fix Denmark? You don't play Denmark. You go play good maps, like Spain. Okay, we're not catching him, but we're definitely getting pretty fast here. Okay, this guy has to defend. He's probably gonna dive, I would imagine, and try and multipath that, but that will catch him. It's gonna keep him hard locked. Interesting. Okay, I was gonna say, there's no way that doesn't catch him. Is that a Eurofighter? Oh wait, is that friendly? Oh my god. Fuck me, dude. I got launched on a Su-30, and I really thought it was this guy. I've been following him the whole fucking time. I launched a whole goddamn missile on him, dude. Oh my god. Yeah, this is the Rafale. Jesus Christ, dude. Thank God he's fast. And he can outrun my missile. And he just shoots all my missiles down, and now I have to continue to force him defense. And now I'm getting pushed from behind. So I had 2 really good missiles on him, and he just shot them all down. And then he ended up killing my teammate. My teammate killed him. He shot both my missiles down and another Rafale. So he was dead to rights there. I mean, like, he had to have defended, and instead he just decided to shoot him down. Well within the NES. You either notch those, multipath, or whatever. But his decision is to shoot them down and move on to the second opponent. No idea where these guys are. Right there. Shoot that one down. Didn't think so, buddy. Didn't think so, Chief. There's a second over here, though. Mousepad has so much aura. You say so. The secret to play only guns mode with friends? Nah, man. I'm too competitive for that. I'm too competitive for that. Yeah, you get him, Micah. Hell yeah. You fucking get him. Oh yeah, baby. RTB. How do you counter someone who just shoots your missiles down? Ah, we're asking the right questions. You force the merge, because generally if they just shoot missiles down, they're bozos and don't really know how to play the game other than just shoot missiles down. So you have to force the merge, which can be easier said than done. Holy joiners, this must have been a split lobby or something. Okay, that guy is gonna catch me. I'm gonna have to do something about him. I mean, I'm getting pushed by a few here. Like that. That's how you do it. You force the merge with them. Obviously easier said than done, right? Because look how fucking many there are. Their whole team's here. Literally the entire fucking team is pushing me, dude. Like I don't have the countermeasures for all these guys. Hopefully he just runs in fear. And I can extend away from these guys. But that right there, that's how you do it. You force the merge with them. Right, so you get into the vertical notch, you get into a defensive position, you counter every single fucking missile they send, which is usually going to be a lot, and you force the merge with them. And in an isolated fight, if you don't have missiles, you got to go for guns, right? If I had a missile over there, he would have been dead. Absolutely would have been fried. Easy Micah kill at that moment. Yeah, the fall's very fast. So basically, good luck. Yes, so you have to be like extremely well versed in the game in order to make it happen. You have to like excel at the game. Well, maybe not excel, but you have to be pretty good. You got to be locked the fuck in to make it work. I die. I G'd out. I don't see him. He's behind me. Didn't see him. Grippin D doesn't have guns? That's hilarious. Ah, he got TK'd. Grippin D doesn't have guns? That's insane. Grippin D's nuts. Yeah, the Grippin D. Yeah, obligatory Grippin D's nuts jokes for sure. Man, where the fuck did all these guys come from, dude? The hordes came out to play. That's so funny, dude. Having the Grippin flight model but no guns is... That is such cock and ball torture, dude. That is like such a tease. That is such a tease. Cheddar is a female? Misgender my cat again, you're banned, bozo. I'm just kidding. I did reach 3K. I did reach 3K. In fact, on that note, if you guys want, so I'm doing a Q&A for the 3K sub celebration, if you will, special, I don't know what to call it. But I'm going to be doing a Q&A for 3K subs. So if you guys want to submit questions, go to my channel and go to posts and submit it through the Google Doc in that post. That should be good to turn in. Hopefully this doesn't reacquire me. Okay, let's actually visually acquire this guy this time. Last time I didn't do that and it was a Eurofighter. That's an F-18. Who the fuck is up in cons in an F-18? You're crazy, gamer. Who are you? You steak? Radar, please. Thank you. Okay. You're crazy for that one, steak. Does the Gripen D have a gun pod? I doubt it. I doubt it has a gun pod. So they're adding the 120D? Yeah. Why does that... Why are you glad you quit War Thunder? Why does them adding the 120D make you glad you quit? Yes, shoot it down. Shoot down my missile. Yeah, 120D is gonna be literally just an AIM-120C that goes farther, so ass. It's gonna be such cheeks, dude. Oh god. Wow, I'm surprised I got that notch. I really kind of fumbled that for a little bit. I didn't quit, just don't play much after getting into DCS. It's a double stage. I mean, just has more battery life, man. And it's a AIM-120C from what we can tell. I stole that? My bad. We'll see. Obviously, we haven't gotten on the dev server yet, but I doubt it's going to be that bad. This missile has GNSS, so basically you'll have to defend both the aircraft radar and the missile radar. I mean, it's already been a thing. You've already had to do that with data link. It's just going to be more accurate. AIM-120 doo-doo. Bulunikov explained GNSS is rockets will be much better to kill in a 3 to 9. What does a 3 to 9 mean when accompanied with radar? Three to 9 notch. Oh, I see. Okay. Well, that's cool. That's good. That's good. That's a good thing, dude. That's a good thing. The AIM-120D being more lethal than the current AIM-120s we have in the game is an objective good thing, right? Like, the US mains need something to fucking... need a reason to play, man. They fucking need a reason to play. We need them in the game. Like, yeah, something, fuck US main, something, my red 4, my blue 4, something. But, like, at the end of the day, without them, we don't have a game. So, that's good. That's good. I like that. I can get behind that. Okay, I got a SU on my left now, and then I got a Eurofighter behind me. I'm gonna have to dive and notch these, I think. I'm probably gonna die. Yeah, dude, I'm so fucked. I am like giga pinched. I'm pinched from so many different directions. Well, two, but they're so close. Su-30's right behind me. I kind of forced into the multipath, unfortunate. I don't really have a good answer to notch both of these guys at the same time. So I'm going to have to try and dump into this canyon, give up any position that I had, and try and reacquire it with this little kind of peek up here. I think that's enemy. They pushed the shit out of me, dude. And it's going to be a teammate's missile that ends up killing me. God damn, this is psychotic. Yeah, the 16 is going to be pretty DOA. He's going to run. Let's see which direction he notched into. Oh, he multipath, and then that's a 9M. Yep. I'm hoping he's just really, really heavy. Gun is on my right. I think I have a feeling I know who this is. This is gonna be Taslaw. Yep. Whew. Good fight. 6 new fancy AMRAMs ain't gonna do shit to save the Iron Dome. Fuck no, it's not, Nimble. You kidding me, dude? Fuck no, it's not. Alright, I gotta pull the fuck away from here, man. Yeah, 16 pretty DOA. Sad it's not the 15EX, yeah. USA, air hurts your soul. Oh yeah, it's in a bad state, man. It's in a bad state. The 18E is really like the only thing that like is kind of worth the shit for at least top tier. Like the GE is the GE whatever, right? But like, I don't know. The Super Hornets will get both AIM-120D, meaning 12 AIM-120Ds. Yeah, I'm tracking. I'm dragging. Give the new 16 JAGM F since AGM 65 are not fun anymore. US could do with a lot of new stuff. There's a lot of new stuff they could add for US that they're just not at the moment. AIM-120G, 15GE, yeah. I doubt it. GE is the best US plane right now. I mean, I would say that's debatable. I would say that's absolutely 100% debatable. Like, without a doubt. The 18, I think, objectively has a better flight model. The GE is going to be better for the BVR, right? But the 18E, I think it has a slightly better radar, maybe. It has more, at least, overall coverage. But US needs the 9X, man. No, they don't, first of all. The 9M is a very capable missile. Second of all, the 9X does not live in a vacuum. When all the US mains are like, oh man, I want my fucking 9X right now. They always, without fail, forget to realize that, oh, I can't have my 9X without everybody else getting their fancy fucking IR missile too. And yes, the 9X is going to be a great missile for the very close to like semi-medium range dogfight stuff. Okay, so with the 9X comes Micah IR, IRST, PL15, or sorry, PL10, Python 5, Python 4, Derby IR, R74M or R75 or whatever. It comes with all of these things. The 9X doesn't live in a vacuum. It does not live in a vacuum. One does not come without the others. You get your fancy 9X, okay, I'm sorry, and I hate to tell you this, but I have a feeling, how many close range engagements have you seen so far? How many would you say? Out of my 16 kills, how many would you say are within 15 kilometers? Maybe 15%, maybe 10%. When we get next gen IR, dude, I've said this forever. The meta is not going to be Fox 3s. It's not going to be it's not going to be radar missiles. It's not going to be dogfight missiles. It's not going to be, does my missile pull really hard off the rails in the dogfight? It's not going to be mutual destruction, IR merges and stuff with 9Xs and fucking Micah IRs and IRIS-Ts. It's going to be medium range, lock on well, I guess it depends on how the Iron Dome meta fleshes out. But the medium range lock on after launch IR missiles, dude, that, I think, is going to be where the meta is going to lie. Me launching an IR missile from 50 kilometers away and data linking it in without a single RWR blip other than my radar. Now, again, you could absolutely make the argument that if the Iron Dome meta doesn't change, then that probably won't be as viable as I'm expecting it to be. And just close, and if that is the case, then forcing the merge will become much more important and the off-rail missile will become more important. But we've already seen how effective the next-gen IR missiles are in ground RB. When we get those to sim and air, you've seen me force the merge with a couple of these guys, right? The guys who are shooting down missiles, the Iron Domers. You give them side aspect, and you have to vertical notch, and you have to hold your position, burner on, burner off. It doesn't matter. Those fucking next-gen missiles, IRCCM is next level, dude. Side aspect shot, I think, is going to be like a guaranteed kill from 8 kilometers and in. I think side aspect is going to be a guaranteed kill, and then it's going to turn to mutual destruction. Anyways, so what I'm getting at is the 9X doesn't live in a vacuum. Would the 9X be cool to have? Yeah, probably. Would US absolutely dominate if they had the 9X and nobody else had their next gen missiles? Yeah, probably. Probably, yeah. But that's not how this works. It happened with the AIM-54, with the Phoenix, but we're talking apples and oranges. Phoenix, AIM-120, right? Literal, like, caveman Fox 3, current gen Fox 3, right? The 9X, there is no caveman variant of the 9X, right? You cannot have one without the other. PL10, my beloved, yes sir. I live in a vacuum. Yeah. Will the British Eurofighter get IRST? I mean, I don't know. Oh, like, does it carry it IRL? I think they only carry the ASRAM. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. 15EX is probably going to be saved for this year's big air update. Yep, probably. The 9X and DCS, not really all the hype. Well, good thing this is not DCS. Sure, it's very good, but not unbeatable. Overpowered, superpower, it's still very much evadable. So we on the same page? Well, we're not on the same page. This is not DCS. We don't play DCS here. This is War Thunder. I got nothing against DCS, but to expect things to function in War Thunder the same way they do in DCS is a fantasy. Correct me if I'm wrong. For DCS, I can essentially notch a missile without any chaff, yeah? If I put myself correct 90, like notching missiles is relatively very easy, right? Like the chaffless notch is pretty simple. Correct me if I'm wrong. I could be talking on my ass here. I'm regurgitating from whatever because I've never played the game, right? Obviously, that's not how it works in War Thunder. So it's not ever a good idea to compare the two games as far as a functionality standpoint goes. Yeah, it would be insane in War Thunder. And that's to be said, any next-gen IR would be insane in War Thunder. Nah, see, I've heard multiple different things from multiple different people. Well, I've heard two different things from two sides of the coin. I've heard from a lot of DCS players that you don't need chaff at all, and I've heard from a lot of DCS players that you do. You wouldn't use as much chaff in 3 to 9 notch compared to War Thunder. I see. I got a Su-30 and then I got Tesla right below me, unfortunately. I'm gonna have to focus on the Su-30. That's friendly. Oh, there he is. Okay, that's his missiles right there. Okay, Tesla's dead, which is good. I don't need to worry about him anymore. Sorry, I'm kind of locked in just for a second. Let me cook, all right? He's not doing a good job at notching. Yeah, he's gonna eat that, I think. No? Oh, he's turning back in. That's crazy. That's crazy. Never turn back in, because I'll just reacquire you. Okay, that teammate's missile's not going for me. And then I got this guy way out yonder. Hopefully he's not launching on me, man. Got a Cheddar lobbing missiles at the runway. And he... Oh, I thought he was going to eat teammate's missile. I launch on him just to kind of try and force him away from me and trying to force him to the map border, and then I'm going to try and cut him off over here. So I'll stay up here. I'm going to dip below cons for now, just so it makes it a little bit harder to spot me. And then we'll launch a second here soon because he's got to notch both. And now he has to notch 2 missiles from different angles. And he's running for the border, and I'm in a position to cut him off if he goes towards his runway. And that second one is going to reacquire him. And he's dead. See how that works? So I launched on him from the right-hand side, and I forced him to the map border. He was being way too aggressive. Forced him to the map border, and he's going to essentially just extend from that. If he tries to notch it, it's going to be a hard missile to notch. Micas are very hard to notch from that range. So if he tries to do that, then I'll just pressure him, and that's fine. But if he doesn't and he continues, then I go into my position to cut him off. and if he continues in the direction he's going, I've now pulled away from like the trajectory of my original missile, so the second one I launch is going to essentially pinch him. My friend trying to stream snipe you? Which one? I don't think anybody here is particularly doing a good job. Tell your buddy to do better. .64 tactical, yeah. What's your friend's name, so I know when I see him in the enemy team in the next coming streams, I know to keep an eye out for him. Oh, I got so much chaff, dude. P27? I think I've killed him a few times. Alright, well, if I ever see Mr. R27 EA, I'll know. Thank you. How much does Mr. R27 EA play sim? Not much. Oh, he's above me. The fuck? Oh, yeah, right. You have to IFF. Verify. Yep, enemy. I almost TK'd once, and now I'm super paranoid. Ah, got him. Alright. Red tip. I really didn't think that one was going to hit. Oh, no, M120C5 is pretty ass. It's really only good at, like, long-range engagements from high altitude and people that are running away. That's about it. I've seen him before. He likes being part of the Iron Dome. Ah. Let's go through the kill feed. Let's judge your friend here. It's a goated name. Killed Legend. Killed Ducky. Killed a Griffin. Killed a... That's the same Griffin. Killed a Typhoon. I don't see any Iron Dome from him. Killed a 16. Yeah, I don't see any Iron Dome from him. My experience is the opposite of yours. I just wish J15 got more countermeasures. Yeah, man. They said they might. We'll see. I mean, they have to, dude. Yesterday I made the stupid choice of willingly going to the enemy team of Simply. Ego checks are important sometimes, brother. Think he was Iron Doming? I don't know. If he has, I haven't seen it. Am I vet? Yeah, I was in the Marines. C5 works good in longer ranges, but don't carry all C5s. Exactly, yeah. If you can take both A's, B's, or C5s, or if you can take a combination of A's/B's or RB99s and C5s, you want to take a combination. I would usually suggest like 2 C5s max. They said researching additional countermeasures for the J-15 and possibly even all other flankers? Simplify, yeah! Okay. Fuck you, Bill. Bill, you got me killed. That's all you. That's all you. That's all you, Bill. That's your fault. Simplify, do or die. Rah, 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 rah. Right, Cheddar? Yeah, rah, yeah! Woo! Sound too young to be a vet? I'm almost 30. I turned 30 in a few months. You guys always talking about your 6'7". Back in my day, it was 1'7". Am I right, Bill? 1'7". Fuck 2'7". Santa retard's taking over. I could taste the grape flavored crayons now. What is this guy doing? Sorry, Cheddar. Hoorah! Let's go! 64 middle-aged. Yeah. It was 6'9". That was actually the peak of fucking... That was the peak of 6'9" before he was a little snitch. Him and his fucking starburst teeth. Blood makes the grass grow, Bill! What makes the grass grow? Blood! Woo! Am I right, Cheddar? Man, I'll go put my fucking plate carrier on. I'm gonna go fucking put my plate carrier on and grab my AR and fucking play War Thunder. That'll be the first face cam, dude. It'll be me fucking full kitted up. All right, let's lock in. Let's lock in. Got a Su-30 on my left. He's gonna be up here somewhere. I don't see him. Launching another. He's being very aggressive. He's playing his aggression very well. Now, if he shoots my missile down, everything I said about him goes out the window. I'm assuming it's this guy in cons. I'm gonna have to try and get him with the camera. It's a Eurofighter. I think he's dead. I think it was our Mr. Yeah, our Eurofighter just killed him. It's Mr. R27. R27 EA. Man, I got a little motard there for a little bit, gentlemen. Sorry about that. Bill really brought it out in me. Cheddar's fine. You don't look too amused, but she's purring. She's purring and she's getting pets and she's happy. It could be worse. Could be a shot caller, am I right? Never forget. Never forget. Oh, that was close. How many missiles do I got? Oh, I still got 5. I'm chilling. Bing, chilling. I'm expecting my Micah to get shot down here. I just have a feeling. Yep. Fucking told you, dude. Alright, but he's being an idiot, and he is still being very aggressive, and I have 3 Micahs, so I am just going to push this absolute mongoloid of a human, this troglodyte, and either I push him and kill him, or me pushing him makes him get killed by somebody else. So I still got 2 Micahs, but he's dead. Troglodyte down. Troglodyte. There we go. Troglodyte down. Me when I LARP as a good player. Ah, dude, see what I mean? He's an experienced sim player too. An experienced sim player. And yet he chooses to play like that. Mouse and keyboard's the best, dude. Navy's better, whatever, dude. Appreciate the support, Vocal. Troglodyte. Yeah, we can coin that one. I just deleted the game. Fair enough, man. Fair enough. I really like these high energy streams. Well, dude, I can't be high energy in the middle of the fucking night, man. You know what I mean? I can't. What am I supposed to do? I can't yell and talk about what makes the fucking grass grow when my wife is sleeping in the other room, you know? Move out. Yeah. Oh, Beasley. Oh, you're fine. Oh, she thinks I'm yelling at her. Oh, Beasley. I'm so sorry. I forgot you existed. Oh, Beasley. Oh, it's okay, puppy. Oh, it's okay. Yeah, she's dancing. Oh, she's dancing. Oh, she's dancing. Oh, she's a big girl. Oh, I feel so bad, dude. Oh, I feel so bad. I forgot she doesn't like it when I fucking scream. She thinks I'm screaming at her and she doesn't know any better, and then she goes and sits under the futon and hides. She doesn't hide, but she acts all like nervous, like, oh, am I in trouble? Oh, Beasley. Oh, puppy dog. You wanna go get some food? Yeah. I'll give you some extra food for traumatizing you. I'm so sorry. I'm scum, I know, dude. Next thing I'm gonna do is put her in a shock collar and shock her for not being still for fucking 24 hours at a time. Beasley, you wanna go get some food? You wanna get some food? Let me line up in a straight line real quick. I'm gonna go feed my dog. You're right. I don't need the shock collar. You know why? You know why? Because I know crazy thought, but I actually trained my dog as a puppy. And she's actually, I don't know, weird. I know this is crazy to think about. I know this is insane. I know this is an interesting concept for some people, but I actually trained her when she was a puppy. So that correlates to, again, crazy thought, being a well-trained adult dog that I don't need to, I don't know, get a shock collar and torture. Today's society, you know, like training a dog and, like, I don't know, punishing them when they're younger, and instilling, like, I don't know, like discipline in your dog. I know that sounds really cringy, but you know what I'm trying to get at, right? You know, that's a crazy concept to where when you when the dog grows up, they behave well. A Son sting. I would never. I would never. Taking care of your pet? Impossible. Couldn't be me, dude. Couldn't be fucking me. Right, Cheddar? My animals are so fucking spoiled. It's just inflicting emotional trauma. Yeah, man. When you're a kid and you get spanked, or you get punished, or you get grounded, or you have negative outcome because of X thing you did, it's almost like you don't want to do that thing again because you remember what it was like when you did do that thing. Crazy. Dogs are the same way. Instill discipline in your devil dog. So true, dude. So true. What is it? JJ did tie buckle? Dude, Beasley's fucking spitting that shit. She is spitting that shit. I don't remember any of that shit, dude. All I know is discipline and tact. Those are the only bits of JJ did tie buckle that I fucking remember. He's gonna shoot my missile down. Yep. So what I'm gonna do is just push him. We're not gonna push him. I'm just gonna let him push me, and then I'm gonna 90-degree F4 mic him. Shoot that one down. No. Shoot that one down. No. Oh, dude. You didn't hear me. That's the one you were supposed to shoot down. So that missile that killed you, that's the one. So that's the one you're supposed to shoot down. Whatever. Bamsis. Begin planning. Oh, dude. Fuck. Supervision, the most important step. Oh, dude, I don't remember any of that shit, dude. I don't remember fucking any of that shit. It would behoove you to discipline your dogs. To piggyback off what the sir just said there. German Eurofighter's gonna ask for the fucking meteor in the forums now because of you. So true, dude. Oh, so true. Is this the moment where I chime in and say your commander told our conscripts to chill in a training because your losses were too humiliating? Where are you from again, Shriko? Aren't you from the Nordic countries? The Marines? Dude, which fucking battalion were you training? Yeah, Finland. Which battalion was it, dude? It was probably like fucking 3-4, like 2-3 or some fucking dumbass battalion that doesn't know what the fuck they're doing. I guarantee you, Shariko, I would bet my fucking life it wasn't fucking 17, 27, 37, or 34. Those are the only 4 infantry battalions that actually fucking matter. Those are the only 4 that actually matter. Well, 3-5's pretty 3-5's pretty hard, but fuck you, Golden. Begin the lie, arrange alibi, make excuse, complete the lie, implicate others, skate. Oh my god, I've never heard that before, Bill. That's hilarious. That is hilarious. Yeah, I'd be curious to see what battalion or regiment it was, Shariko. You know what's funny? If it's in Finland, was it in the United States, or was it like a joint training in Finland? Damn, this guy's got 44 kills. Holy shit. Who is this guy? I don't reckon. Oh, just a random? Bro's fragging out of his mind. Iptomenos, 14 and 4. MSG is where the real Marines are. Go fuck yourself, dude. Go fuck yourself. It's me. It was in northern Norway. Man, I'm really curious to what battalion it would have been. Where's the pilot? Where's the Nossi? Sorry. Alright, there's your Nossi. You happy, Alex? Who gave the random the super serum? Yeah. Guys played pretty good. Yeah, there's the French Nossi. It just talks about Marines, doesn't say what battalion. I'd be curious to see what battalion it is, man. Because if it's like a Hawaii battalion or like a Pendleton battalion, you know what I mean? Like, the only Pendleton battalion that is actually like worth a shit is 3-5. And then the only other 4 battalions that are worth a shit are in 29 Palms. Second, Meth. It was probably Pendleton. Meth. See, that's not a battalion though. That's a task force, or that's yeah. I think that would be called a task force. That would be a combination of a lot of different groups. Ragebait used to be believable, Darth Butthole. Ragebait used to be believable, friend. Cheddar's fucking looking out the window. She's like, can this guy shut the fuck up, dude? That's as deep as it goes in the article. Okay. What year was it? And I'll just Google it. It was 2-8. Yeah, that's fucking Hawaii, dude. That's Hawaii. Oh no, it's Camp Lejeune. Oh yeah. Who gives a fuck? Sorry, who's 2-8? Sorry. Who? 2-8? Never heard of her. But I can honestly say I don't think I've ever heard of 2-8 my entire fucking life. Yeah. I've never heard of 2-8. Dude, we are not all the same. Chirico, you're barking up the wrong tree, brother. The real Marines have been on UDP to Camp Hansen. Your cousin's a UAV operator in Hawaii? That's cool. That's cool. We're talking about infantry battalion, so if he's not an 03, he gets the pass, dude. He gets the pass. If he's not an 03, it don't matter. All weather, all terrain, America's battalion. Is that their fucking motto? Found a new bug. My ACM mode not come on out of ACM stage when trying to lock for RB99, and neither does the enemy locks, nor does it I don't know, John Wick. You'd have to record it and submit a bug report. Dude, that's their fucking motto? All weather, all terrain, America's battalion. Brother, what are they, a fucking Jeep? Are they sponsored by GM? That is so cringe. Oh my god. Who thought that was cool? Man, who thought that was cool? Man, 1-7. What is it? 1-7 was, what was our motto? First to March? Something March. All I know is just Animal Company. You know what I mean? Our company was fucking Animal Company. You don't need anything else. You're already cool. I think it's first to March. 1-7 Marines motto. Pride, devotion, loyalty. Huh. It was first to March or something. The Ridge Runners, yeah. We got that from Korea. We got that from fucking, oh, fuck. What was the ridge called? Dude, I haven't followed up on my fucking U.S. military history in so long. What was that? Chosen Reservoir. Yeah, we were 1-7 was the company or the battalion in Chosen Reservoir. The Chosen Few, the Frozen Chosen. That was us. That was us. Obviously, it wasn't me. I'm not trying to say that's me. I'm just saying that was the fucking dude. I just clipped my wing. Holy shit. That was our battalion. Yeah, Ridge Runners. Where's this motherfucking Su-30 over here? Is he dead? I wonder if he's dead. Could be. Only thing that his battalion retired his UAV and now he uses so he goes to Fort Hood now. He's in Schofield Barracks at the moment, I think 25th Infantry Division. Cool. Very cool. What is an O3? Okay, so in the military, you have what's called a MOS, a military operation specialty, occupation specialty. So it's your job, right? So my MOS in the Marines was 0311. MOSs are divided by primary MOS and then secondary MOS. So the first two letters of your job code is your primary, and then the second two letters is your secondary. So my primary MOS was infantry, right? So 03. 03 would be infantry, and then 11 was rifleman. So like if I was an 0331, that would be machine gunner. Oh, 0631, that's 300 times better than 03. Oh, isn't that fucking calm? I was only in for 4 years. Oh, Midori fucking cooked that dude. Oh no, he was so fresh from runway. Micah from space, dude. He didn't even get a launch warning for that. I play simulator and have been doing somewhat well bombing bases with the Draken. If you have played it, how much fun did you have? Never played the Draken, sorry. I also don't really have a desire to play the Draken. It's kind of a plane that doesn't really pique my interests. Every Marine, so we did the same thing. Every Marine's a rifleman, so true, dude. Forgot about that. Forgot about that. The biggest lie we've ever told the American people. It's okay, Bill. I knew what you were trying to say, dude. I could literally, I could sniff the rage bait. I could smell what you were getting at. Oh, this guy's getting pushed by a teammate. Mr. R27EA is about to get slammed by a missile. Oh no, they merged. Looks like teammate is starting on his rear though. He's going, dude. He sees me up here though. He sees me up here and he wants me. He wants some. Come and get you some. Oh, he's fucking fighting my whole team. I'm over here talking shit. Oh! He's in a tornado! SP, why are you in a tornado, dude? What do you plan on doing in that thing? Oh, and he killed Noel. Alright, buddy. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's fight. Let's dance. You better do something. Nope. Nope. You gotta do something. That's not... Nope. Unfortunate. White monster or red, white, and blue bang. Sorry. If it's not a rip it, I ain't drinking it. If it's not giving me fucking flashbacks, dude, it's not worth my time. Sorry. Your 9M somehow missed. Brother, why are you in a tornado, dude? Is that the one with the AMs though? Does it at least get A120s? It's right here. Got him. Me when Micah reacquires. The GR is a bomber? Oh, damn. Boomer take. Sorry, dude. Not everyone had the luxury of deploying to Japan. The real war fighters. Everybody, can you, everybody just do me a favor real quick? Everybody in chat, just please thank Lance Corporal Bill for his service to this country and the time he spent away overseas. Please. Everybody thank Bill for his service. Bill, thank you for your service, brother. Warfighters like you are what make the grass grow. Whatever, dude. You're a Lance at heart. You really gonna sit here and tell me you'd rather be a corporal over a Lance? Come on. He didn't go terminal. No, he didn't. Thank you for your cervix. Yes, sir. If Bill had a cervix, it'd be a good one. Looking at, what am I looking at here? My grass has never been greener. Alright, 2 micas. Can I put a TV camera? I can, actually. Watch. Boom. Big camera in the middle. I like to have the radar here. And I can put the camera, like, right here. Okay. Boom. Big camera. Or little camera, I should say. Teammate's gonna kill me. Oh no, wow. Just went by me. Very cool. Very cinematic. Did they fix it so the TV tracks TWS targets? Well, that was never broken, as far as I know, but only certain planes do that. Like, functionally, only a few planes actually do that in-game. That's what you're referring to. Like, there's a plane that you have that it doesn't do that. If that's the case, it's just because that plane doesn't do that. I never had a problem with it not working, though. Could have been a bug, I'm not sure. Could have been just something I wasn't aware of. Right here. I don't have like any fuel. I got 2 minutes of fuel. Eat tomatoes! Alright, let's do this, buddy. Let's dance. Don't run away. Alright, whatever. I guess I got a teammate up there he's probably running from. Alright, see you, Shriko. I'm hopping off here after this game. We lost a lot of good boys in the bars over there. A lot of Liberty incidences. Yeah, I bet. Perfect timing, because I think my wife is home. Okay, I'm gonna hop off. I got enough footage. It was fun. But I'm gonna call it here. So I will see you guys on the next one. I don't know when that's gonna be. But hopefully we'll definitely try and do one Monday for the dev server whenever that comes out. For sure. I think I'm gonna like stream as it releases. That was what we were gonna do today, but they lied. So we'll do that Monday, I guess. So, but there'll be another one between then and now. So, anyways, I will see you guys later. Don't forget to join the Discord. There's a link to it in the description. Bye.